nobody. I will say like, hi, my name is Bertin. I'm from Concord.
Then yeah, say it. It's fine. Yeah, I would like to welcome you to the Mohombo live session, and
Thank
this is my first time to even record with you. So
you.
I hope you know first what is Mohombo live.
Yeah, I do know it's a podcast channel. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So Niha, I will present you later on, but before I would like to present what is my topic of today, and I will be talking about the Indian reaction to
Mm-hmm.
African or foreigners inside India. And I think you have been in India. You have been in India. Like, have you ever left India before?
No, I
Okay.
haven't been out of India.
And have you ever meet an African or a foreigner before?
Yeah, a lot.
all right. So that's what we are going to talk about. Your reaction and the reaction of other Indians who you know when
Yeah.
they meet foreigners. I will be more specific about Africans. All right. Hi. Thank you.
Another culture to learn.
Another place to know. Learn from the other side of the world
Know about other life.
with Mohombo Live.
So welcome back to Mohombo Life, and I already said the topic. I would like first to know who is Niha. Let me consider I don't know you. So for people who are listening, who are watching, who are you first?
I'm Neha Singh from Navi Mumbai, India. I'm 20-year-old and right now I'm pursuing bachelor's in physiotherapy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
And I'm
good.
like extrovert and friendly.
Okay. That's a good
Yeah.
thing. That's a good thing. So Neha, I already asked you, I already told you about the topic. So I would like to know, where do Indians usually meet foreigners?
Mostly
Inside
it's
India,
like
obviously.
yeah, mostly it's like a spiritual tourist place because
Okay.
that is the main. Indian will obviously visit those places.
Yeah.
Then normally tourist places which is not even spiritual. So yeah,
Mm.
my first interaction with a foreigner was in a spiritual tourist place. Place name is Haridwar. It is a famous place in India, and
Okay.
foreigner I met, they were Germans.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah,
Okay. So
I
touristic
okay.
places are the places where you find more.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, when it comes to touristic places, I think there are not so many inside towns. So sometimes, like, you can find like temples or forest parks and other ones. They're outside of the town. So it means if you're
Yeah.
out of the cities like Mumbai or Delhi or Bangalore or Kerala, I don't know, some stuff like that, it means you can still find foreigners, right?
Yeah, many. There are
All
many
right.
places in India.
All right. So now the thing which I would like now to know, which is the core of even this topic, how do Indians react in general first when they see foreigners for the first time?
See, there are two reaction. One is like the excited one and surprised one, and one is the awful one. There are
Okay.
many like cause I live in Mumbai,
Yeah.
and Mumbai is a place where people from throughout the country come here and work. Be it a businessman or students who have just passed out and started working, or
Yeah.
be it a laborer.
Mm.
So mostly for students and businessmen, it is a common thing to see foreigners and to interact with them as they are literate and they have been to many places.
Yeah.
But for a laborer, as I said, there will be the two reaction. One would be like the surprised and excited one, like,
Yeah.
oh wow, how they are like this, why they are like this, why their skin
Yeah.
color and texture are like this. And one will be the awful one, like, like, oh, why he is like this? Why so white? Why so dark? Or like,
Yeah.
why they are dressing like this?
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
it. I get it. And when you say that, what was your first reaction when you saw foreigners?
Oh, I was 7 that time, and as I said, I'm like extrovert and friendly.
Okay.
That time I was like, oh, very, very excited to see. That was my first time ever in life to see people of not my race. Those were
Okay.
Germans. I was
Yeah.
walking down the lane and they were even passing by. I was so excited, in excitement. I just shouted like, "Hey, hi!" And I was just looking at them like this, like, and they were
Yeah.
like, "Come here, come here." I went. Then I was
Uh,
like, "Hi, how are you? Where are you from? What's your
uh,
name?" Because
yeah.
these are small sentences which I was knowing at that age, and they was like so humble enough. They were talking to me, and they even gave chocolates after that. I was like so
Oh.
happy. Yeah,
That's good. I imagine at 7 years meeting a foreigner, yeah, like it's a good experience. For me, maybe it was a little bit different. Of course, like you used to see like white guys on TV and some other stuff, blah blah blah, like that. But I met them earlier than that. I don't remember really which age I had, but I just remember that when I was too young, maybe 2 or 3 years. I don't remember when it was. That I used to meet white people at the job of my father. So that's all I can remember. That's all I can remember. But and I got used to it since I used to go to the office of my father, and then but I understand I understand your case. Anyway, I think it's the case of many children here. Even me personally, when I meet many children, it's like that. Yeah, they're excited to see you. They want to say hi. They want like
yeah.
there's someone like that. Others also are even scared. So it depends on which
There is
person you met.
one thing common. Yeah, there
Sorry.
is one thing. There is
Huh?
one thing common. Be it a awful reaction or like surprise and excitement reaction, a
Yeah.
person always has the curiosity to know about you guys.
Exactly. Huh? Huh?
That is for sure.
Yeah, I
Be it
understand. So how different did you find Africans when you met Africans for the first time?
Okay, my first interaction with Africans was when I took admission in university. My
Yeah.
university do have many Africans, okay, and from many African countries. So
Okay.
while when I went to administration office for taking admission, that time Indians were not there in the campus as
Yeah.
they were on summer vacation leave. Only Africans were there, and I was with dad that time. We
Yeah.
only thought, like in whole admission process, only thought was running in my mind, like, oh, when I am going to be coming in this campus and meeting them and talking to them.
Yeah.
And I was in the campus around 8th of August in 2019, and I meet my first African friends on 15th of August. I still do remember it because it's like so lovely day. It was so
Yeah,
lovely
yeah.
day for me.
I get it. I get it. Wow, that's a
And
good
this
experience. So, what are the differences which you saw in Africans, which maybe are not in other people you met before, other foreigners?
Africans are like very energetic. Trust
Really?
me, they are very energetic. Yeah, at least Indians at
This is
least.
my first time to hear about this. Energetic, like, what do you mean by being energetic?
Be it in talk. Yeah, not all African countries people are energetic. I mean,
Yeah.
in dance, yeah, of course they are energetic, but in talk,
Okay. Yeah, in talking. Huh?
yeah, I have met few people who are like quiet, and I have
Yeah.
met people who are like loud,
Yeah, I get
always
it.
talking and sharing ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Wow, that's a good thing. By the way, is there any difference which of how Indians react when they see foreigners? Like, is there any way? Maybe you said you're from Mumbai. Is there any way for you when you meet foreigners? Does it have a difference of when maybe someone from Gujarati meets foreigners?
I am personally not the Guju person or any other state, but
Okay.
I will share what my friends used to ask me questions. As I said, I used to be with Africans a lot, and I also have many African friends. My
Yeah.
friends from my classmate, who they used to come to me and they used to ask like, are they even like this? Like, are they do
Okay.
this or like?
Those your classmates from which place are they? Are they from Mumbai also?
Uh, they are from Mumbai and Gujarat both.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
yeah, you were talking.
yeah. Yeah. I was saying see, I do even have classmates who don't know English that much properly. They
Okay.
used to come can ask like, hey, I don't know English that much very well. Can they be friends with me? And if yes, then how will I will communicate with them? And
Yeah.
as things are shown in TVs and all, like how this particular race are about them. They used to come
Yeah.
and ask like, hey, you stay with those guys. Are they really like this? Are they really like aggressive in nature or smart
Yeah.
in nature or what? Do they do this? Then
Yeah.
I'm like, no, those things are not at all true.
Okay, so is there any difference which you know how people look at foreigners in I don't know if I can say in Mumbai and another place of India? Is there any difference which people have different set of foreigners?
Yeah. See, I have been in Mumbai. Like, I have born and brought up in Mumbai.
Okay.
There are many tourist places in Mumbai where not only Africans but many foreigners do
Yeah, I
come.
understand. Mm.
So it was like a casual thing for me to see foreigners there. Yeah, in Mumbai, there are many tourist places, and foreigners usually do visit throughout the year. So it was a usual thing for me to see them or
Yeah.
interact with them. And in Gujarat, when I came in my university, there were no tourist place, or there is no tourist place near about that.
Yeah.
It was only my university where few African and like uh, students from different countries are there.
Yeah.
So, of course, if I would have been a person from that place where my university is, and if it would have been my first interaction, trust me, I would have never came up to any African or like greeted them, or because I would have been like those misconceptions which my friends even do have right now,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
what they will think about me, or are they really like these, or if he is aggressive, then what will I do?
Okay, so it means that many Indians still have the misconceptions of how Africans are or
Yeah, at all.
foreigners in general. All right, all right, all
Yeah.
right. Okay, so lastly, do you have anything personal which you recognize to be different when it comes to foreigners? Do you have a way you approach foreigners different than others?
Yeah, since childhood, I always have been that curiosity to know. And
Okay.
as I said, like I'm a friendly kind of nature, and somewhere my English is like fine. I won't say like good or bad.
It's
I would
fine,
just
it's fine, it's fine.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I always had the habit and the curiosity to know, like, hey, what happens in your country? Or tell me about yourself, or like
Mm.
how this particular thing works, or how you guys deal with. So
Yeah.
usually I used to go and just say like, hi, what's your name? Or like usually if they used to come and say hi, like I used to start conversation. Nothing much. It was always
Okay.
smooth for me.
All right. That's a good thing. Anyway, like I think from what I understood in everything you said, uh, Indians are always excited, surprised to meet foreigners, especially like for the first time. And
Yeah.
this is something which is kind of common for me personally. I can relate to that. Like I usually see it all around when I go, and especially now as I've been appearing online, you see a lot of people will be trying to contact you, to talk to you. Sometimes when you reply to a comment, they're, whoa, he replied. When you reply to a message on Instagram, it's, wow, he replied.
Yeah.
I even have one guy who I shared with him my number one time. He insisted to talk to me, and the guy will be calling you in the night during the day. He call you to talk to his friends, and I'm like, yesterday he called me like when he was in like it was kind of a meeting call with I think had other 7 people. Okay, you know, I have to be cool, so I had to reply. Anyway, like I find as if Indians are friendly. They easily talk to people. Okay, like they interact, which is
Yeah.
something which is good. The only problem which sometimes some of them have is maybe the problem of the language. Like they fear speaking because they fear that they will speak a broken English. But I don't
Yeah.
find it to be a real problem. Like from the bottom of my heart, I know that Indians are really nice guys. This is one of the coolest thing which I know about India. Like they're really nice, they're calm, and even helping. They will help you for free. They won't try to get anything from you. It's just a very good thing. And I think the way Indians react, as you said, I think somehow it differ one place to another, depending on
Yeah,
how much they have been meeting foreigners. And and
it does.
and and the other points is that we personally also can have another personality which can make us to be comfortable with foreigners or not. If you're friendly, you can easily talk to them and all this stuff. Anyway, it was a good talk. Thank you so much, Neha, for giving me your experience.
Thank you for
I hope
having me on
I hope
podcast.
it's not the last time of being here with us.
I hope I hope so too.
Sure. So thank you so much for being here. Any message you have?
Oh no, I don't think so.
I thought you're going to greet your friends, your African friends.
Oh yeah, of course. I don't miss them all the time. And, how are you? I hope you guys are fine.
You have a lot of African friends. You have a lot of Asian friends. You.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
please teach me how to cook sadza on shima.
It's very
Yeah.
easy. It's very easy. You just have to use suji. You know suji.
Yeah, I do know.
Mix it in water, just like making porridge, and then it will be hard, and then you continue mixing.
Not that way. Not that way. The proper way. It is made of
That's the proper
corn
way.
flour.
That's the proper way.
Hey, it is made of corn flour. And yeah, one more message. Please do
Okay.
suggest me African songs. I do listen a lot.
Okay.
Please do suggest me African songs. Yeah.
African songs. Just go on
Yeah.
Spotify, type South African song, you'll get a playlist. Congolese song, you'll get a playlist. Rwandan song, you'll get a playlist. Nigerian song, you'll get a playlist.
Sure, I will do that.
It's hard for me to suggest since Africa is very wide and there are a lot of musics. I personally usually listen to Congolese, South African. I recently started listening to South African, but I listen more to Congolese and Nigerian music. So it's up to you to try so many of them, then you will find which one you like.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I will do that.
Sure. I was confused also first time when I was looking for Indian songs. And then I came to see, they told me, no, there are so many. There's a big variety. There are songs from Northeast, from Mumbai, from blah, blah, blah. I was like, how? It's all India. Yeah, it's same also for Africa. It's hard to get one specific song because, by the way, there's some which are really, really, really famous. I think the musicians who I know are really famous are Nigerians. Okay, for me, musicians who I know more are Nigerians. So those are the guys I listen to more.
I know a few singers like Diamond, then Show.
Diamond is Tanzanian. That girl also is so good.
Yeah, then what that? I don't know, something Rich Kid and what?
Wizkid.
Something with yeah,
Wizkid, he's
Wizkid.
Nigerian. Yeah.
Yeah. Then yeah.
All right.
Rima.
Okay. That's so good. Yeah. Those are guys like I listen to all of them, but not often that much. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, Neha, for being here around and anytime soon I'm going to call you so that you come and give us again more of your experience with foreigners or Indian experience and any other thing which we will want to talk about. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Aye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.